Hello, my name is Muhammad Khairul Ibrahim. My matrix number 07DKA20F1007. The question in formative 2 is determine the hazardous waste. Hazardous waste or scheduled waste means any waste falling within the categories of waste listed in the first schedule. Four basic characteristics of hazardous. First, ignitable. Flash point of less than or equal to 60 degree. Uh, corrosive. Corrosive is dissolved metals burn the skin or has pH less than or equals to or pH more than or equals 12.5. Reactive. Unstable or undergoes rapid or violent chemical reaction with water, air, or other materials. Toxic, poisonous or can cause cancer, mutation, or death. These are the table that shows the list of first scheduled waste.
My name is Brenda Lisa Bius, 07DKA20F1002. So today I will expand about the concept of the hazardous waste management processing. So it has 5 concepts, which is incineration, ion exchange, neutralization, precipitation, and oxidation reduction. We move to the incineration, which is pembakaran terkawal. Oxidative degradation at high temperatures with the remaining molecule is destroyed and converted into gas, liquid, and solid with the release of energy, which is heat. Second is waste generated from the combustion are harmless or can be cleaned before disposal. Third, it is called residual processing because it can reduce the waste volume and leaves a balance in the form of ash and the fly ash. The main method of dispose of pesticide, chlorinated hydrocarbon, paint, resin, and sludge long-term. Organic chemistry and oily waste and solvent have temperature above 800 Celsius. And clinical waste also use the concept of incineration, yaitu pembakaran terkawal. We move to the ion exchange, yaitu pertukaran ion. It is applied on scheduled liquid waste. Liquid through resin will be observed by charged metal ion, for example, production of chromic acid in heavy metal, industrial waste. Next is neutralization, yaitu penetralan, refer to pH changing due to acidic or alkaline liquid waste. Lime is used to neutralize the acid, meanwhile the compacted carbon dioxide is to neutralize the alkaline. We move to the precipitation, yaitu pemendakan. Reaction causes a chemical precipitate to become solid. For example, mixture between lime and sodium hydroxide with battery acid was cause nickel and lead to precipitate, which is toxic. Last but not least, the oxidation reduction, yaitu oksidasi reduksi. Chemical reaction involving transferring of electron among ion. For example, oxidation of cyanide waste by chlorine will reduce harmlessly.
My name is Farina Fitriani and my metric number is 07DKA20F1045. The next question in formative 2 is determine the method of hazardous disposal. These are the methods which are dumping into the sea, sanitary landfilling of solid waste, engineered landfills of solid waste, components of a typical landfill, incineration of solid waste, and composting. Let's go through one by one. The first one is dumping into the sea, which possible only in coastal cities. Refuse should be taken in barges sufficiently far away from the coast, within 15 until 30 km, and dumped there. And this method is very costly and non-environment friendly. Next is sanitary landfilling of solid waste, which simple, cheap and effective. A deep trench within 3 to 5 meters is excavated. Refuse is laid in layers. Layers are compacted with some mechanical equipment and covered with earth, leveled and compacted. With time, the field would settle. Microorganisms act on the organic matter and degrade them. Decomposition is similar to that in composting. Facultative bacteria hydrolyze complex organic matter into simpler water-soluble organic. These diffuse through the soil where fungi and other bacteria convert them to carbon dioxide and water under aerobic conditions. Aerobic methanogenic bacteria utilize the methane generated and the rest diffuses into the atmosphere. Too much refuse should not be buried, which is fire hazard, and moisture content is not less than 60% for good biodegradation. The third one is engineered landfills of solid waste, which bottom of the trench is lined with impervious material to prevent the leachate from contaminating groundwater. A well-designed and laid-out leachate collection mechanism is to be provided, and leachate so collected is treated and then disposed of. The fourth is components of a typical landfills, and these are the figures shown.
Next method is incineration of solid waste, which is a method suited for combustible refuse. Refuse is burned suited in crowded cities where sites for landfilling are not available. High construction and operation costs sometimes are used to reduce the volume of solid waste for landfilling. Primary chamber, designed to facilitate rapid dissipation of moist refuse and complete combustion and refuse and volatile gases. A ledge or drying hood is provided for this purpose. Secondary chamber, between the primary chamber and the stack, temperatures above 700 degrees Celsius. All unburned and semi-burned materials are completely burned here. Lastly is composting. Similar to sanitary landfilling, yields a stable end product, good soil conditioner, and may be used as a base for fertilizer. Popular in developing countries, decomposable organic matter is separated and composted. I think that's all from us for presentation Formative 2. Thank you.